Hi from the back garden at the summer cottage. We're really happy to be here. The cats are doing really well. We're doing really well.
We're doing great.
And tonight we're celebrating because we actually got our bank account numbers today, which we've been waiting for a long time, so it was a big day for us.
It was a long slog.
While we wait for some things to come through with the bank and a car, we were able to look at 3 properties so far.
Yeah, one we went with a real estate agent and we went, did the whole tour, looked inside, looked at everything. And the other 2 are not on the market yet, but we got word, they're in the town that we're in, and we got word that they're going to be available. So, and they're beautiful, those 2. So we'll show you those, and we'll show you all 3. Should we have a look? Should we have a look?
Let's go.
So this is the lead up to the property. They're asking just under 65,000 euros. The 2-story part is the main house. This is the bread oven and the bakery / cottage. The drive leads into a courtyard. We have the pig shed there on the right. The main house and the barns. Let's take a look inside the bakery and the bread oven. You see this protruding stone in many of the old houses around this area, where the sink water would drain onto and keep it away from the house. This is the room where life would happen back in the day. There'd be the kitchen, the dining room and the living room. Here we have the old bedroom. They added the upstairs at some point for drying tobacco. It has 6 windows to let the air blow through and will make an awesome bedroom with an ensuite bathroom. This is the main entrance to the barn. It was built way back in 1899. The rain has caused the timbers to fail on the left side, and the roof is pushing the wall out. You can see the darkness of the timbers there. An area for cattle feed and small animals. A hayloft. This is the open part of the barn and leads into another area for small animals. On the right side of the barn is for the cattle. This is the back side of the open barn and leads up to a hayloft. There is a second hayloft on the other side of the barn. The land is a half-acre total and goes to that first lamppost and over to the edge of the neighbour's fence.
Okay, so you've just seen the first property we looked at, and to be honest, I was a little blown away about the amount of remodel that house was going to take. The property was great. It had a lot of character, tons of great flowers and herbs growing around. Didn't mind redoing the barn, but the actual immediate living space we'd have to move into was going to be tough.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of work, but bit by bit, you know, you just do it bit by bit. It would have been okay, but the dynamics of the families around it didn't work for us, right?
Right. So energetically, having someone behind you and looking over you, especially when the family has owned the property for years.
Yeah, God knows, centuries maybe.
Didn't feel good to us. We always felt like we would be visitors on their land.
Yeah, we came to the conclusion that we would feel like we'd never quite actually own it. It's always theirs because they're all around you, and you know, it was just too much. And maybe they would feel the same.
Right,
they got strangers on their property.
Right,
you know? We couldn't understand why they would sell that piece. Like, to have strangers in their space it was just very strange.
So now we're gonna go on our walk, and I'm gonna show you two other possibilities. Let's go.
Okay, we're wearing different outfits, but that's okay.
Tucked away in those hedges is a little stone house. So we have it on good word that this house is actually going to be up for sale very soon. It needs a bit of a remodel, and given this area, we're a little worried it's out of our price range, but it's hopeful and it's on the list. What we like a lot about this house is, of course, the landscape and the roses, and that it comes with a barn and has a really nice small yard, and it's really close to this beautiful, peaceful church. This is a view of the house from the church cemetery. Look at this incredible view. We really like this house because it's high on the hill near the church, has a great cemetery across the road. It's a little close to the main road running through town. As you can see, it's not much of a town, but it has this fabulous hedge for a lot of privacy, so that makes it a plus. Okay, about a mile up the road from where we just were at the last house is the tiny village of Pesh, and in this village is another house. This is the one we really, really want. It's not listed yet, but we've heard the house is about to be for sale. I've actually already sent an email to the real estate agent, and they said they're closing the estate now, and they would certainly let me know as soon as it goes up. So we are hoping. Come on, let's take a look. When we show you this house, I'm gonna have to whisper because this town is so quiet. And one of the main reasons we moved to France, and particularly the countryside, is we were seeking the peace and the quiet and the nature. At the end of this lane is a house with a barn and a nice piece of land. The house belonged to an elderly woman who has since passed away. She lived here alone and was blind. We are told the floors are earthen. I think about her a lot and imagine what her life must have been like living here by herself. With a little clearing, we could have a stunning view of the church and the countryside. Of the 3 houses you've seen, do you have a favorite? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to give this house the love it deserves, but while we wait, the search must go on.
Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.